Today we're looking at something very strange in Deepwoken that has been around basically since the release. It's nothing too game changing, but if you want to mess around with some mind games, this tech might be for you. I haven't seen anybody talk about this, but everybody asks me what this is, so let's talk about it. If you're looking to study up on Deepwoken's lore, make sure to check out my recent Deepwoken timeline videos. To prep for layer 2, I've been compiling lore about Deepwoken's history because it can be a little bit confusing and I want to help you guys out. So check it out and make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, first things first, we're going to be looking at the bell Run It Back, which is a very common bell that's very easy to roll. If you don't know what this bell does, pressing C drops a waypoint and makes you invincible. You can fight for a bit, and if you take enough damage or after 10 to 15 seconds, your health and position will reset to when you place that waypoint. It's cool because this bell is pretty simple and useful, but we don't care too much about its use. The most important part of this bell tech are the visuals. Your basic, non-tarnished and uncorrupted Run It Back bell comes in 3 particle variants. The flame variant places down some flame and explodes in a plume of orange fire on your return. It's worth noting this has a lasting effect that might be the cause of our trolling method. Shadow is pretty similar to our flame version, but instead we place down a shadow waypoint and return with particles identical to shadow travel. There's no lasting effects from our character's position, and it's pretty simple. The lightning variant is extremely basic and skips all the crazy particles. Despite having the brightest waypoint, the teleport particles are very simple and it appears to happen instantly. It doesn't block your screen, but it's too boring for trolling. All 3 variants are pretty similar at first glance, but flame stands out to me. That lasting particle effect applies to most equipment and it drops something very similar to a shadow clone. As you can see, each piece of armor works differently, but I noticed that Megalodon coats and various scarves remain much longer, so this clone it drops does not have a hitbox, but it's very confusing. To me, it looks like one of those old cartoons where somebody blows up and leaves only their shoes, and you know, it's weird. This isn't anything too viable, but during a fight, this can allow for free hits and mind games if they get distracted. I'm not sure if this is intentional, but I think it could be very cool for this bell to actually drop a clone based off your element. A bonus variant could spawn a mirage clone that lights people on fire, a lightning clone that stuns, or a shadow one that steals ether. Or if that's too strong, it could leave behind a version of you that appears to be dead, like in Cap Artist. Obviously, this wouldn't do damage, but it would make Run It Back a little bit more fun and useful for mind games. Anyway, that's something cool I was messing around with and tried out before it's gone. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost at 35,000 subscribers, so thanks again and have a good one.